Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching this video from. Welcome to our channel, Survival S, from Africa, Kenya, the land full of produce, athletes, and so many other things from our blessed Africa. So thank you so much for being our support, and keep supporting us, please, by subscribing, liking, and sharing this video so that we all get knowledge out of this. Our essence for doing these videos is for us to learn together from what I've experienced and from what I'm experiencing through my farming journey is where I'm sharing with you. And in case you also have something else to add on, please feel free to comment down below. And also, in case you feel like there's an area and you want me to tackle, please feel free to comment down below so that we talk about this and learn together. So we are blessed this time of the year. We're just from harvesting maize from our farms and part of our beans. And now we say that the same way they say an idle mind is a devil's workshop, it's the same thing. An idle land is an unproductive land. So we didn't just want to leave the land to be like that. So we plowed again, and immediately after a month, we decided to go in with beans again because they grow quite faster. There are different types of beans, of course, the French beans and the yellow beans, and these are the common beans. This time round I went in with some type of beans still from Uganda, the Mgagawale, the one, and I mixed with some other one. It's called what? There's a name. It's quite big. It is red and some have some whitish on it. There's a name. I'll call it quotes in quotes Roscoco, but I've forgotten about the other name. There's another name the agricultural people call it. If I remember, I'll tell you later on during this video. So beans, quite that there are some which take 2 months, some which take 3 months to mature. So they don't take too much time to reach maturity. So we went in with that as we are waiting for the second planting of maize, so that the land is just not idle, it's working. The weather keeps on changing most of these times, so we decided to spray our beans to avoid losing part of the produce. Remember, spraying during climatic change is also one of the key changes, or rather it contributes a lot towards your production. So when there's too much rain, we have to spray medicine for climate, or rather, let me say chemicals for climate. That is to avoid them from browning and yellowing of the leaves. So it helps a lot. Remember, this land is the one that we went in with maize the other time, and this middle part did not do very well because, I don't know, the soil just in between here is not good. We need to go with heavy organic manure. I'll just have to organize something like a canter or a lorry, so that we get much of it we pour in here, so that we don't lose towards the next harvest. But clearly you can see I did not want to lose also this part, so I decided to go in with planting sweet potatoes, so that at least I get some harvest out of it. So the middle part, I decided to, this is an African way of doing planting potatoes. I know there's some of you who always want to go in with the trenches. You know what I mean, so that you collect soil in between and make something sort of a line, then plant on top. It's just still the same thing like this one. The essence is for the sweet potatoes to penetrate through because they are tuber crops. That's the whole point. These are the leaves of the sweet potatoes, in case you don't know how they look like. These are the sweet potato vines now. So from the vines, it comes the potato, the sweet potato now, deep down the soil. So the vines can be used typically for everything. So after harvesting these sweet potatoes, the sweet potato vines, we'll use them to feed to our goats and our cows, of course. So there's nothing that is going to waste. As we continue spraying this other side, I'm also showing just this middle part, which I decided to do something just to keep also the land busy, so that this if I don't get something in between here, I'm going if I don't get much beans, so I'll just get sweet potatoes, although they'll take some time, because sweet potatoes take like around 5-6 months to reach maturity, which I don't regret, because at the end of it, if I had to just leave the land to be idle, I wouldn't have gotten something. So yeah, we hope to get something, inshallah. So we'll also just be selling good amount of money. But in Kenya, if you want to get good money around on sweet potatoes, it's around June, end of May, June. That's when most of the sweet potatoes are being harvested, and the price is in the market is quite good. I don't know if it has changed, but that's how the market of sweet potatoes is always. It has been quite some while ever since I planted potatoes. But if you're in Kenya and you have information about the market of sweet potatoes, you can comment down below so that I know and also get updated on the market, so that I'm not left behind. So we also went in with the spraying of FOLLIAR, because the beans were also starting to flowering. So we wanted to enhance the flowering